Boruto Naruto Next Generation's episode 97 was titled Shikadai's Decision. So yeah, that was this week's episode of Boruto's title of the episode. Now this episode was a little bit disappointing. We thought we was gonna get kind of like more character development with Shikadai because we know Shikadai's intelligent and stuff. He's probably he ain't as more intelligent than Shikamaru, but he's still pretty intelligent. Shikadai is intelligent, and he was like kind of thinking through decisions before making them. We started off with this episode with Shikadai, Chocho and Inojin, and Moegi in a mission, and they're supposed to stop a couple of ninjas. Well, one of the ninjas had a kunai with a paper bomb on it attached to it, and then Shikadai was using shadow possession jutsu, and as soon as he used it, he was trying to use it, but then the guy fell off the building and dropped the kunai. Well, he dropped the kunai first after he got locked on shadow possession jutsu, and then the kunai fell and hit one of the walls on the way down, and it blew up. And then the guy falls, and Shikadai was trying to catch him and stuff, but he already done fell. But Jin saved the guy and all that, and they got captured. But Shikadai and them damaged the building and stuff. It was like a windmill building. Shikadai was kind of screwing up a little bit. But anybody could have screwed up in that situation that Shikadai was in. But yeah, that's what happened. And then we see this guy named, Lord Inuchi or something like that. A guy that we've never seen before. Pretty much coming to Shikamaru's house talking about the Naruto clan. Naruto clan. He's talking about his clan and stuff. Pretty much talking about his leadership with the clan and all that stuff. And then he goes and starts talking to Shikadai about getting into politician stuff, taking a 2-year break as a ninja and going into politics and all that. And at first, Shikadai was not thinking that through. He starts going like, well, okay, and then he lies to his parents about it. So yeah, that's what happened there. So he was lying to his parents and stuff, and he told the guy to go get the forms and stuff. And he has to sign some forms to become a politician from the feudal lords and stuff like that. So, Shikadai is like, he's telling Chocho and Inojin and all of them, they are not happy at all. He didn't tell Boruto, which I'll get to at the end of the episode. But he tells everybody else, like Chocho, Inojin, and, Denki and all of them. And Denki kind of relates to Shikadai in this situation because Denki, his father owns a company and stuff, and, apparently, like, he's trying to get Denki to be the head person once he dies or whatever, retires or dies or whatever. So, yeah, Denki's kind of like relating to Shikadai in this position. But yeah, they're in this windmill building, the one that kind of had the walls blew up and stuff a little bit, and they got damaged. They're trying to control the windmills, Shikadai and Denki, and so they're trying to control the windmills, but they can't. And then all of a sudden, the electrical stuff started happening and stuff, and then we see Shikadai actually use wind style. Now, at first he was going to use wind style. He was talking about wind style in the beginning of this episode because, because he can use wind style. He should at least because his Tamari got wind style. But he's mostly always using shadow possession jutsu. So yeah, he actually uses wind style for the first time to start controlling the windmills and all that, and actually got and saved the the company or whatever. So yeah, that's what Shikadai does, and then he gets back home, and that Lord Inchu guy or whatever his name is, pretty much brings him the forms and stuff to sign. So to become a politician, and then Shikadai started thinking it through. And he said, no, I'll just remain as a ninja, pretty much. I don't want to become a politician. So he gets mad about that. He told his mom and dad that he's going to stay as a ninja and all that stuff. And they said, okay. So, yeah, he don't want to become no politician and stuff. And that guy got mad about it. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's what happened right there. And then Shikadai, at the end of the episode, Shikadai tells everybody else about that he ain't gonna become a politician. Everybody was still mad at him and stuff like Chocho and all of them. And Boruto's like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on, because Shikadai didn't tell him, because Boruto would never shut up about it. So yeah. But yeah, that was a pretty funny part right there. But yeah, it was a pretty good, decent episode. Not a good one, but decent. We get to see what they can do with the Naruto clan a little bit, about the inside about it. But it was like, what I mean by decent is like, we see him using like wind style stuff. That was pretty cool. But it was it was kind of stupid when you got that guy pretty much walking in there talking about what they should do with the Naruto clan, which was stupid. We never even seen this guy before, and he just walks up in there talking about, this is what you should do and all that stuff, and you should become a politician and stuff. Stupid stuff like that. That was pretty stupid. But yeah. So yeah, it was decent and all that. But yeah, the art and animation was okay. The writing was like stupid. The only part really I like about this episode was Shikadai using wind style, even though he's not that developed using wind style. But yeah, pretty much that's the only part I like about that episode. So yeah, I give this episode Boruto a 5 out of 10 stars. That's why I'll give it. But yeah, that's why I'll give this week's episode Boruto. But hopefully next week's episode will be a little bit better, because we'll see Jugo in next week's episode, where Boruto and all them is doing a mission with Konohamaru and all them, and Team 7 will go up into the cave and stuff, into this forest, and with this cave, and Jugo will possibly be in it. Because we've kind of seen Jugo transforming and stuff with the curse mark and all that. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool to see him. We haven't seen him at all in the I don't even think we ever seen him in the Boruto anime at all. This is going to probably be the first time ever since we've seen him since the 4th grade Ninja War, I think. So yeah, it's been a while ever since we've seen Jugo. Definitely can't wait for to see him in next week's episode. Hopefully he'll possibly be fighting Boruto and Team 7. So yeah, pretty interesting. It's going to be pretty good. We haven't seen him in a while. Hopefully it'll be some good stuff next week. Better episode next week than this one. But yeah, that'll be episode 98, which I'll be doing a review about it next week. So yeah, look out for that. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this week's episode, Boruto Naruto Next Generations, episode 97. Subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to this channel, World of Chris 1-800. Subscribe to my other channel, Chris Podales. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I'll be down there in the description box, so you can follow me on all my social media accounts. And I will see you guys later until the next video.